The following segment is sponsored by North Star Financial and Retirement Planning.
Losses to your hard-earned savings can be devastating, especially when you're in retirement or getting close. So are you doing enough to prevent big losses from happening? Well, joining us now are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. They're part of the team at North Star Financial and Retirement Planning, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Zach, also popular radio show hosts, joining us in the studio this morning. Hi.
Good morning, Margaret.
Good morning. First, what can a big loss before or during retirement look like for somebody?
Well, I've been in the business for a while, and I've seen it. Like 2008 was really the big one for folks out there. Remember that? You know, the S&P 500, the major index, was down over 50%. We watched. I had a woman came in. She was down. She brought the statement in unopened. She goes, "I'm down. I don't know what." She was down 65%. That's horrible. I mean, that's going back to work stuff. And here we are, we're down like 10 or 15%. People are out there kind of getting a little crazy out there. So you want to be in front of it right now. Don't wait for it to get worse.
Well, and as people are nervous about this, some of them are kind of taking the wait and see approach. They're just going to kind of sit back and see what happens next. But you say, you know, be a little bit more proactive. You would encourage people to at least learn about their options, right?
Well, the big thing out there, when people benchmark it, you're out there saying, well, I'm down 15%. 15% maybe from the top. If you go back maybe 6 months, you might be even. If you go back 3 years, you might be up 50%. So you might have enough right now. The thing is, you don't want to lose more. So the big thing out there, we see, Margaret, people saying, well, when it comes back to what it was, then I'll get out. Stay away from that. That's the worst thing ever, okay? And it becomes a panic sell-off. So that's really where people like us step up and really kind of help people, guide them through and say, listen, if you have enough, let's take a look at this and protect it. Protect it so you can sleep at night.
And you meet with so many people that have so many different approaches to this, and one of those approaches that kind of might hurt somebody is the do-it-yourself approach. There are people who want to handle this all themselves. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, let's use an analogy. You know, let's say you go out to your garage and maybe you've got, you know, everybody's got a hammer and probably a saw. Well, there's a lot of jobs that you can accomplish with those things. You know, that might be like stocks and bonds. But really, as you get out to retirement, what you're trying to do is make sure that you get 8 hours of sleep at night. You're trying to make sure that you're also more efficient. You're trying to make sure that you're not worried about a lot of that stuff out there that maybe in the past, you know, you did focus on or you were worried about. Well, for folks that are retired, there's a lot of tools out there that maybe they're not aware of, and it's our job to make them aware and bring those to them. You know, one example would just be, you know, looking at somebody's income during a down market. Well, if they're limited to the tools, they may be, to support their income, taking losses to generate, you know, the income from their accounts they want. Well, what we want to do is prevent that. So we've got endless stories of, you know, where we've built these models to where people can take maybe 6 to 8% income off their accounts without dipping into their principal, even in a down market.
And because people have access to different tools and they have different kinds of knowledge, more heads is better than one, right? And you've got people who've been working with the same team or they've been working with the same person for years and years. It's probably worth it to get another set of eyes on this. I mean, how valuable can a second opinion be?
Well, a lot of times people look at this and say, we're on TV right now and doing this, or they're money managers or whatever, but we do retirement planning. People getting to retirement and through retirement. We have a CPA on board to help with taxes, a lawyer for estate planning. We do the money management, Social Security. He's got certification with that. Tax planning, I've got certification with that. So we incorporate all of this for a better, more efficient retirement. And people go, that sounds really expensive. It's not. It's basically less expensive than most people have in their 401k. So it's a big deal to take the time to learn about this. And right now, the wake-up call is the stock market. And people are nervous and saying, listen, what do I do? Inflation's running real. So you've got, you know, 7, 8, 9% inflation. You fill up your tank recently? Yeah, it's kind of, what are you going to do? You take out more money, you drain that account down more. Either you adjust and adapt, or it's that slow, you know, death by 1,000 cuts type of thing. Yep. So we don't want to do that, and you don't have to.
Nope, and having that conversation with you, you've got all the resources under one roof that can really just get the ball rolling and figure out how to put somebody in the best position possible.
We've had a lot of people, you know, they'll say, I like the whole team aspect. You know, you're bringing a very comprehensive approach to this. And it's not just about looking at right now, it's about understanding what someone's trying to accomplish, putting them in the best position 5, 10, 20 years down the road, and looking beyond that if they wish to make sure that they're as efficient as they can be.
And just a quick example with that, folks came in last week, postal employees, 35, 40 years, middle-class millionaires. Okay, they've done
Nice.
a really, really good job saving. Nervous about the market, came in, they were Fox viewers, and it came in and they said, we showed them within 1 hour, they go, holy cow, we had no idea this stuff was available. I mean, he was it was really kind of fun. He goes,
Good.
I never knew about this stuff. And we shared it with him. He goes, yes, you can have a comfortable retirement, do well, protect your money, and sleep at night.
The conversation can be life-changing. It's important to have, and you make it
It's so much
not
fun,
intimidating.
too.
So,
Thank you. We're trying.
well,
Yeah.
people will love to work with you. Thank you so much for being here.
Again, thanks for having us, Margaret.
And if anybody at home is currently retired or getting close to retirement, you'd like to learn more about how you can potentially reduce your future taxes, as well as help to protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you. Right now, until July 24th, they're offering a complimentary, no-obligation investment portfolio and tax planning review. This will allow their team to schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meetings so they can speak with you personally and provide you with a roadmap going forward. The number to call now, area code 864-309-8146.
Now